Morning, and I am here again at Hintlesham Golf Club. This is the CardyGolf YouTube channel, and today we're looking at one of my old favourites, the driver off the deck. Now I say it's one of my old favourites, and it is, and I love to do it, and I kind of think I'm alright at it, but I really want to explore whether it's even necessary. And if it is, what are the benefits? I always think when you see someone get a driver out off the floor, second shot to a par 5 or whatever, like, it just looks cool, doesn't it? Is that really why we do it? Do we just do it because it looks really cool? You see the head cover come off the driver, and like it feels like for about 6 fairways around, everyone's going, "Oh, God, he's got a driver for the deck." And he's nudging his mate, "Look, he's off, he's a driver for the deck." Wow, what a player. Yeah, what an absolute serious legend this guy must be. He's about to hit driver off the deck. But am I gaining anything? Is it too risky? Would my 3-wood go just as far? Am I better with a 3-wood? I don't know. We're going to find out today. First thing I need to do though is have a bit of a warm up. It's cold again today. It's actually temperature's meant to be 14 degrees at some point today, but I think someone must have known that I was doing filming, so they just kept it down at a nice kind of 2. That was quick, wasn't it? But I'm warmed up and I'm ready to go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just hit some drivers just to see where my driver's going today. And then what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to hit some 3-woods to see where my 3-wood is. And then I'm going to hit some drivers off the deck, which could be the interesting part, because I haven't done it in a while. Not hugely confident, and you know I'll leave the bad ones in. So, hit some drivers, be right back. Right, okay, so I've hit some drivers. A bit cold and slow this morning, but it doesn't matter, it's all completely relative. I'll put those numbers up on the screen for you now. So you can see I've got an average carry of 261, average total of 282. Obviously I'm rounding up. So now I'm going to see where my 3-wood goes. And really this is a comparison 3-wood against driver off the deck, isn't it? Because I'm trying to work out whether there's any point of me hitting a driver off the deck. I was just hitting the drivers there just so I can compare what my driver off the deck is to a driver off the tee. But the main comparison is driver off the deck versus 3-wood. So we're going to hit 3-woods first, and then we're going to hit some drivers off the deck. So a little updated view of the TrackMan screen coming up on your screen now. There it is. And I actually hit those better than I thought I would. Those that know me know that 3-wood is not my favourite club. I've got an average carry there of just under 230, an average total of 246.8, call it 247. So now we get to hit some drives off the deck. I do want driver off the deck to come out further than the 3-wood, because I want there to be a point to it, because I love that feeling of like how cool you feel when you put a head cover off a driver and you're about to hit it off the deck and everyone's looking. Obviously don't feel so cool when you like top it like 10 yards in front of you, but everything's forgiven really, because it's almost like you get free passes, it's driver off the deck, and everyone thinks you're an absolute legend for getting it out anyway. So I want there to be pointed in this shot, so wish me luck. Here we go, we're going to hit some drivers off the deck. Just so you'll know, that one was awesome. So if that isn't better than the 3-wood, then you might as well never bother hitting driver off the deck again. That was really good as well. This might be the first time I've actually hit impressive golf shots in the whole series of videos. I could just top the next one. And for those wondering, yes, I am giving myself half decent lies when I do it. You know, there's no point in practicing this out of a hole or an old divot, because ultimately you're not going to hit driver of the deck out of a hole or an old divot. So don't practice what you're not going to do. So give yourself a half decent lie. First bad one. Redeemed. Turns out I'm probably better off a floor than I am off a tee. Who would have known that? Okay, no, I'm not really. But I'm going to throw the numbers for that up on the screen now. And you'll see that compared to the freewood, my freewood, what did we say, was averaging a 230-ish carry and a 247 total. My driver of the deck is a 240 carry-ish and a 262.1 total. So yes, there is a space in the world for the driver of the deck still. When wouldn't you use it? Like I say, bad lie. Into wind, I definitely wouldn't use it. I think when you're forced to hit as downward as you are with a driver of the deck, it might spin up a little bit too much. I'll be inclined to probably just hit freewood in that situation. Or would I? Might just hit it anyway, because again, it looks cool, doesn't it? And sometimes actually thinking about it, I should plan this instead of just doing it all kind of off the cuff. Thinking about it, sometimes with the driver you get that kind of a little bit of a drop kicky strike and still a great flight. It's almost like a bit of a kind of got away with it shot, and that doesn't spin at all, so that worked great into the wind. So just use it. Definitely don't do it out of a bad lie though, and definitely don't practice out of a bad lie as well. What is the point? If you're not going to hit it out of a bad lie, don't practice it out of a bad lie. Benefits to a driver of the deck. Obviously, like I've stated a few times today, the main benefit is the fact that you look cool when you do it. Even when you top it, you still look cool. Take my word for that. The other benefit is it's very, very difficult to hook it. I don't actually know if it's possible to hook a driver off the deck. So you see the tour pros, they might deck driver off the tee if there's water or trouble left. You know, it's not common, but I've seen it happen. So if you've got the hooks, just hit your driver off the deck, you'll be fine, sorted. And it does genuinely look like it is going to give you that, well, it gives me anyway, that, what we got, about 15 to 20 yards on the freewood, so that's got to help at times if it's needed. Practice it first, don't just go straight out and do it, because it probably won't work first time. It is a slightly more difficult skill than some others, but there's definitely a place in the world for the driver of the deck. So go down the range, practice hitting driver of the deck, and then just surprise your mates with it at the weekend, because you're looking like an absolute hero. See you next week.